A young officer comes to work for the police. Then he receives his first salary, gathers his team, his boss, and registers. They sit, drink, and have a snack. And the boss says, "Could you hide my stash in your safe? Far away from my wife." He says, "No problem, give me the money here." Takes to close it in the safe. Time passes, they have a meeting. At the end of the meeting, he asks the bosses, "Could you give me my money back? I've run out of money, I need money." "That kind of money? Well, remember, I gave you some cash to save?" "No, I don't remember." "Who doesn't remember? Still, maybe not with my head, no, I remember it happened to me." Well, young man, he became sad. That's it, the money is gone, what to do, how to continue to live. Sit it, the priesthood is not over, everyone has left. He gets up, the boss says, "Wait, stay late." Just open the safe, takes out the money, gives him the money, says he needs to take it. Then he says, "What was this just now? But you still have to work with these assholes." Winter forest. It's snowing, and an irritated, angry bear is walking through the forest. Either he breaks the tree, then he uproots a stump, or he goes and yells at the wolves. In general, he walks around irritated, in no mood, and mutters under his breath. "Damn it, I drank coffee in September." Conversation with the nurse. "When I donate blood, I don't pump it out for myself. The nurse does this for me." Yes, this is a jar with perma, everything is different here. Terrible, simply terrible service. A Jew is walking down the street. Oh. Why is my comrade asking, "Moish, what happened?" Oops. "Moish, have you been playing again?" "Oh, what? Lost a lot." "Oops, 5,000, 10,000. 100,000. He says, "My wife, a fighter, tore my back, wow. The women said there were parishioners with local sideburns, that during confession the place he cheated on his husband, he sinned with another, they say, he fell from the bridge. Well, they went to have a good time, fell from the bridge. And then the priest grew old, they sent a new one, and the women continued to do so. Come, tell your story and say that you fell from the bridge. This young priest, it means, couldn't stand it. He went, the squat lay there and said, "What's going on there? Finally, fix this bridge. Your women fall and fall and fall." Well, the attendant knows all about this, which means he's screwed up and sits there, quietly laughing. Father is like that. "If I didn't laugh like that, I wouldn't laugh. Your wife has fallen from there about 5 times in the past week." The Maladas have agreed to tell themselves only the truth, no matter how bitter it may be. And then one day my husband went after Tori, already driving back, falling apart, thinking to himself, "What kind of a wonderful husband am I? For 24 days, I didn't look at a single woman. There's a woman's leg hanging from the top shelf. I looked and looked at her. I touched my heel lightly. The leg didn't come out. Here I touched it a little higher, but the leg did not come off. But then he grew bolder, higher. In general, it turns out they pepper the station, not a hotel here. Rent a room. There everything was loaded and spinning. After some time, this guy is thinking, I need to tell my wife somehow. She's probably going through some anxiety. Sends Kellygram. I was driving home, I was kicked, I was lying in pastel, I hugged, kissed.